This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode, Deathmark. In the last episode, our second foray to the hotel went as about as well as you expected. Banshee got caught in a spider trap. I was gonna say bear trap, but that doesn't really work here. And so he's out of the picture. So he's on a situation as well as Heroes. So and Damon's gonna be out because he needs to take care of his two friends. So it's just us and Mashta now, and we sent Moe back on our way. So. Now let's get through this, I guess. I slowly step forward, trying to escape from the unease that's threatening to engulf me. It's not right for the dead to meddle with the living. Mashta mutters beside me. Is that a personal creed? Nah, just what I think. Mashta clicks his tongue. New info was added to the spirit vault. Ako's testimony. Alright, let's check that really quick. Aiko's testimony. Moe shows up and gives us the testimony of Aiko, a student who used to work at Masquerade. One day her classmate Esko learned about the job and threw everything into a panic by saying she'd tell a teacher. The students were afraid of the police getting involved. Aiko wasn't sure what to do, but when she went to the hotel that night, she witnessed Esko standing in front of the hotel in a red raincoat. She told Aiko she was going to the police, so why was she there? After that night, Esko stopped coming to school, and for some reason the police never got involved. After everything, nothing happened. Why in the world didn't Esko go to the police? Dun dun dun. I don't know. Let's go inside. I guess the only thing to do now is go straight to the 4th floor because we checked everything in here already. Hey! As I step into the lobby, Mashta stops in front of me. What's wrong? What a fantastic job you've done here. What are you talking about? Look! Ah! What? The lobby looks completely different. The room is covered in white. No, it wasn't like this yesterday. Thought so. These are webs? No, they're candy bars. Mashta touches one of the floating threads. Looks like she's up the ante. Bring it. Time to make our appointment with Our Lady friend. Just then, groan of the elevator moving echoes. Did the elevator just come back to the 1st floor? That'd mean someone's already here. Did you see which floor it came from? No, I wasn't looking. Though I felt like it took a while between when I heard the noise and its arrival. I'm betting it's one of the upper floors. Maybe the 4th or 5th. Yesterday we got the elevator working and managed to get to the 4th floor. But because of what happened to Banshee, we weren't able to investigate any higher. Okay, let's start on the 4th floor. Well, thanks for the game for telling us. I mean, I was assuming it's going to be the 4th floor because we explored everything, so. Alright, to the 4th floor! We go up, up, up. Looks like we got a bit of a stuff to explore. Alright, well, looks like a red-coated girl here. And fat girl in a little coat is in here as well. Fat guy in a little coat. Oh, a new picture. Masquerade wife. It's a picture of a masked girl running down a trail. I see. Opened the door to the guest room and walked inside. Well, let's see what's in here. Oh, what was that? What was that noise? It's a chest with a vase on top. It's just for me. It's made out of wood, but it isn't broken. Whatever's inside is probably still intact. I pull open the drawer and find a tongue, or a notebook. Got Mass Guest Book 401. What's that? A guest book provided by the hotel. Guests write about their experiences in it. I glance through the pages. This guest book's entries are clearly different from all the other ones. It covers a number of horrifying topics such as devil worship and different kinds of torture. Every page is crammed with stuff like that. Torture. Ugh. It's impossible to tell which ones are delusions and which ones are actually took place. The only thing I can say for sure is that it's surging with a twisted, single-minded appetite. I silently hand over the guest book. Mashta skims through it and then smirks. Huh, that's quite the hobby. The handwriting differs by page. This was written by several guests. I find that hard to believe. I I sincerely doubt there's so many people in the world who have such a unique hobby. You'd be surprised. And even 1% of like 3 billion is still, you know, they're like moths drawn to a flame. You wouldn't even know to look at them. The pieces are finally come together. Seems this hotel offers a special service for its converted gifts. You mean the kind of stuff written in this that guest book? Yeah, the kids working that part-time job are probably part of it too. Guaranteed their safety and complete confidentiality, of course. After all, the ones who sold his soul was probably most nervous about that. Still, these people have quite the imagination. Not quite vanilla, am I right? Mashita mutters sarcastically as he casually leads through the pages. Then he stops. Hey, this phrase, do you know what it means? That phrase Mashita is pointing at is Juragumo's punishment. Or Yorigumo, or Origumo. I'm trying to remember J's are pronounced. Whatever. Yorigumo, huh? It's a spider monster from Japanese folklore that can shapeshift into a beautiful woman. Oh, okay, now I've heard of it. I thought it was called something else, though. Oh, so you know about it, Jim. Thanks so much for that info dump. I ignore the hint of sarcasm in his voice and read the rest of the page. Juragumo's punishment is a recreation of a certain urban legend. You capture the largest spider you can find, and a wild one would be best. Sharpen the sacrifice's senses with drugs, and use a mouse speculum to keep their mouth open. Throw the spider into their mouth. That's messed up. If they manage to swallow it, they're innocent. If they don't, or the spider escapes, they're guilty. Well, this is like the witch trials, which is like if she floats, she's a witch. If she drowns, she isn't. And, you know, I'm not a witch. She turned me into a newt. Well, I call Beta. It's a witch trial meant to judge truth from lie. If I get a sacrifice that needs punishing, I'd let you try it out immediately. ... Can't be that's what's written here. Was actually... Did someone actually do this? No, I think I have an idea now. Who knows? Hey, calm down. Take a deep breath. Yeah, it's okay. I'm calm. I doubt Mashita believes me. It's obvious that I'm totally rattled. Don't forget, Underdad. We can't die here. ... Of course not. I know that. I try to keep my reply as steady as possible, but my hands keep shaking as I put the guest book in my bag. Well, that was something. A large air conditioner unit attached to the ceiling is stained, but would likely work with electricity. Time to do another ritual! There's a Venetian mask on the wall. It's a plague mask, a doctor mask. Those are always kind of cool to see. I pick up the mask and find a talisman on the wall underneath. Found a worn-out talisman. I feel strength and renewal flowing through me. I check behind the wire door. There is a folding table and chairs stored away. They're too big to carry around. Well, oh, I thought I saw the red-coated girl. Just my imagination. Open the door to the bathroom. I sure did. More spider webs. Speak, spider wider, going down the thing. Oh, is it? It's a bitsy spider, go up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. There are brand new spider webs. Was this web built last night? Okay, now even perfectly normal spider webs are starting to look eerie. Yeah, it's hard to say which ones are those special spiders and which one are the ones that she's attached to or something like that. It's a trash can with a lid. The plastic trash can has a number of cracks in it. Maybe it was kicked by guests or something during a night of passion. I turn it upside down and shake it, although these four is probably the special stuff going on. A lot of paper falls out. Cool. Found a worn talisman. I feel strength and renewal flowing through me. Some kind of slime is stuck to the mirror, so my reflection is hard to see. Slime? Slimer? Do 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 do. Who are you gonna call? Let's go to the next door. Opened the door to the guest room and walked inside. More Venetian Max. Multiple ones. What the? Phone's ringing, dude. Thanks, Donnie. I hear a faint laugh. I don't hear anything more coming from it. Dang it, red-coated girl. He'll get you. No. It feels like the mask is staring at me. I take it down to examine it, but it's just a mask. It still feels like it's staring at me, though. I can see inside your mind. Anyway. Open the door to the bathroom. Alright. There's dark red water in the bathtub. Ugh. My nose rebels at the stench of iron. Or did it say rebel or repel? Oh, it won't. I have to be in a conversation loop to actually look at it. Never mind. I guess nothing. Wow. Okay. This room has nothing in it. Huh. Except for the creepy phone. It's a horribly stained sink. The stain looks like they might have come from old blood. I naturally don't want to do this, but I still need to check it out. I lick the no. I shut my eyes and stick my fingers down the drain. I touched something hard. That's what she said. Something cylindrical is stuck down there. Sadly, my fingers don't seem to be able to reach it. Something in there? It's often a prime location to hide incriminating objects. It's likely an important piece of evidence. Should we get it? I don't know. Do we have anything that would get it? Vaseline probably wouldn't work. And I don't even know how big the wooden head is, so I doubt that would work. I don't know what I might not have what I need to open it. Take out the card. Okay, nothing there. Well, I might as well check it. It's infinite use, so it never hurts to actually check it. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any. I didn't think any of those would work. Yeah. I mean, it only takes like a few seconds to do it, so it's like, well, why not try? I played old point-and-click adventure games. Try everything with everything until it works. Damn it! I wonder if we can actually go up the stairs to the next floor, or if we have to go through the elevator again. I guess we'll find out if we repeat the fourth floor again, or go back to the third floor. No, this is new. Okay. I opened the door and checked the switchboard, but nothing looks broken at first glance. Masquerade wife. It's a picture of a masked wife holding hands with a child. Cool. Huh. Neat. I guess just the 2 floors. Okay. The door to the room 502 is locked. Okay. Let's go to the other room then. Hey, shine the light inside. Whoa. Question mark, exclamation point. The body is finally turned up. Let's check it out. Right. Oh, I was about to say, are we going to do it automatically, or... yeah, whoever's in there is fine. Oh, stop moaning, man. Come on. There's a decorative coffin. Sure, decorative. I doubt it's anything more than a fake prop, but it looks well made. Its placement makes it look even more real than an actual one. I open the lid of the coffin. I find a book amongst the junk inside. Got Monster Encyclopedia. What, did you steal that from Harry Potter or D&D? It's a book about different monsters from around Japan and their associated legends. Mashida flips through the book. Huh, so the spider monster originally killed people by drowning them in water. Yeah, that sounds right. I remember reading a legend like that in one of the books piled on my desk at the Kujo Mansion. It usually targets woodcutters or hunters, but they're always saved at the last minute. Every region has a story like that. Saved? How? They use a tree stump. The spider takes it instead. Then the protagonist escapes. It's not like Grim Fairy Tale, where 9 times out of 10 something horrible happens to the main characters before the end. I don't get it at all. There's no point in complaining about folklore. It's folklore. In any case, this will make for a good reference. Take it with you. Sure. Let's see what it says. Monster Encyclopedia. An encyclopedia covering local Japanese monsters. A page with an anecdote about a spider monster dragging humans into water is marked. Most stories have the protagonist using a tree or a stump as a substitute and escaping death. Death! From a tickling spider webs. Alright. And then we'll search the body in a second. Nah, I don't want to search the body. I want to go in the next room. Open the door to the bathroom. Of course we did. Or of course we can skip it. You think? Well, I mean, we can't skip it. We have to check it eventually. But I mean, it's not doing it immediately after we check it. I opened the lid of the trash can to look inside. There's a large clump of hair inside, as well as some paper waste. Resisting the urge to scream, I securely closed the lid and chucked the trash can back where it was. There's a storage cabinet beneath the sink. The door is covered with mold. I bet it's because of the humidity. I opened the door and rummaged around inside. Got bent hanger. Oh, now we can go get that one thing. I bet, anyway. I could be wrong, but I bet that's what... Oops, wrong button. Yeah, let's check the body. There's a skeleton left hanging in the restraints. Spiderwebs wrap around its entire body, making it look fake at first glance, but when I look closer, it does appear to be, well, an actual human corpse. When I touch it, something flakes off. It looks like traces of dried skin. The corpse is almost a complete skeleton. Small stature, but based on the thickness of the bones, it's likely an adult male. Considering how dried out it is, I'd say it's been here for at least a year. The problem is the cause of death. Mashida meticulously searches the corpse, then finally shakes his head. I just can't tell. Was he strangled by spiderwebs? Quit joking around. A joke, huh? It'd be great if that's all it was. Still, this skeleton. He must have been in pain when he died. His face is all twisted. ... If he was an adult male, then he was likely a guest here. No matter how hard I try to sympathize, I just can't. Especially the ones who did the upper floors, who did the really nasty stuff. I bet the first couple floors were like the more vanilla stuff, and then later on, like, depending on how much you paid or whatever, you got into the really sick shit on the top. Hey, look at this. Masha just suddenly tosses something at me. Found it earlier. It belonged to this guy. It still has some fuel left. Keep it in your bag or something. Or something. Got cheap lighter. Got a cheap lighter. Something you can get at the hotel down the street. Was it Hotel 6 or whatever it was, the joke of this? I'm trying to remember the commercials for that now. Used to hear it on the radio all the time, but... Oh, that's right, you can't go up to the 6th floor with the stairs, so... Which... Was it this room? It was either this room or the other one. I'm trying to remember now. I think it was the one with the three, yeah, it was the one with the three, mess. And the fact I'm, you know, I'm looking at it from a different direction, so. And I can't go into the 502 room anyway because I don't have the, I don't have the key for that. Although I haven't actually checked it, so I don't know if I can actually get in there or not, but, bent hanger, metal hanger, the top of it's bent out of shape. Command hook, range short. A cheap and disposable lighter with a third of its fuel left. The flint appears to be undamaged. Command ignite, range long. You know what? An idea hits me and I take out the bent hanger. I should be able to bend this into any shape I want. Like a balloon? Or a doggy? No. I bend it into one straight wire so I can fit down the drain. I stick it in the pipe and move it up and down. I hear the sound of dirty water being dislodged. I hit something hard. Gross. Got key to room 502. On the key is a tag that says Deluxe Suite. That'll come in handy. Good thing it wasn't washed down the drain. Yeah. There are sticky white threads wrapped around the key. This key too. Seems like they stopped it from falling all the way down the pipe. Convenient. Back to the 5th floor, I guess. Seems a little bit of a distraction, if you know what I mean, but hey. We'll just go upstairs. Both ways are just as fast, really, when you think about it. Up we go. Alright. Use the key to room 502 to open the door. Another creepy spot. Oh, well. More weird BDSM stuff. There's a broken wooden horse. It looks like it was treated pretty roughly. The horse is lying outside. I go to lift up the wooden horse. When I do, I notice something catch the light. I pick it up and discover it's a metal tool. It's a mouse speculum. It's usually used for medical purposes, but some maniacs use them for other things. Isn't that the thing you use to keep your mouth open, I think? Huh? Just as I'm replying to Mashida, I think that's what it is. I think they're designed to keep the mouth open for like surgery and other such things. But yeah, people use it for more adult things, if you know what I mean. A white light flashes before my eyes at a blackout. Ugh. Oh. I hear someone sobbing. My eyes should be open, but everything is pitch black. I shake my head desperately and try to look around. Ugh. A horrible image flows into my mind. What is this? The young girl is blindfolded and restrained. Her mouth is being forced open with that tool. Her breathing is ragged. She must have been given a drug of some kind. Let us commence the judgment. And speaks theatrically behind me. No. The court has decided to give the court has decided to give the accused a fair trial and will judge her crimes. The trial will now begin. Ah. I shall put the spider in the cursed's mouth, and if it crawls out, she is guilty. If she can swallow it, she is innocent. Dude, you know how fucked up that is, right? Okay. Upon hearing that, the girl starts jerking around frantically, her movements haphazard. Help me! Help me! Sir, help me! She desperately cries for help. Her words are garbled from fear or the drug. You hear men jeering. Then a man releases a giant spider into the girl's mouth. Ah! Hey, get a hold of yourself. Heaterdad, can you see me? The spider, get it out, get it! Idiot, calm down. Ugh. With a slug to the jaw, I finally return to my senses. Dude, you didn't have to use your best right hook, man. That's right, I'm in a room at Masquerade. In the vision I just saw... What did I just see? I went somewhere. You haven't gone anywhere. You just fell on the floor and started writhing. I feel like I've woken from a long dream. I can't believe that was a hallucination. You finally calmed down? Yeah. I'm fine now. I wipe sweat off my forehead and swallow. That girl who was restrained, was that Esco? If it's so, then if it's so? I mean, if it's so? Anyway, then was she unable to go to the police because she was caught by people here? Maybe. And she was forced to possibly eat that spider? Yeah, after I heard that tale, I was like, oh, she was forced to eat the spider. Well, obviously she died, so it must have crawled out or something. There's a decorative coffin. I doubt it's anything more than a fake prop. Either that or she choked on the spider, but I doubt it's anything more than a fake prop, but it looks well made. Its placement makes it look even more real than the actual one. Oh, we're just repeating it already. I open the lid of the coffin. I find a book amongst the junk inside. Got Demon Encyclopedia. The book has pictures of various demons and demonic crests and lists their characteristics. I guess the guests here were interested in stuff like that. Demons, huh? I'm a freaking demon! An encyclopedia bound in black leather. It describes various demons from Western folklore. Along with images, crests, and demon traits, it explains the ideology of devil worship and their rituals. Open the door to the bathroom. Well, there isn't anything else in here, so... Alright. The tub is covered in dents and scratches, too many for it to be natural wear. Going by the appearance of the room, horrible things probably happen in here, too. Yep. With this place, who knows? Yeah, no one's into some extreme stuff like kissing or holding hands. Those would be freaks right there. There's a shelf stuck to the wall. It's lined with hair-dressing products, cologne, and lotion. Some of the bottles still have a bit of liquid left, but most are empty. Oh, any other bottles? I checked through all the bottles on the shelf. Got bath salts, insect repelling charm. Let's check that really quick. Bath salts. A bathing powder of mostly natural salts and perfume. The label on it reads, a rich lavender fragrance using H rock salt. Command, scatter, range long. insect repelling cream. An insect repelling cream in a dirty tube. It can be open. It's been opened, but can still be used as the lid was firmly closed. Command smear. Range long. Usually salts are used in a lot of exorcisms, so that might be useful for that. It's hard to say, but I don't think I saw anything else in here. I'll do a double quick rummaging. I think we might have found everything in here. I'm trying to think if there were any doors or areas I couldn't get to yet. I hear footsteps as I step into the hallway. I turn in the direction of the noise to see... What the... Aw, damn it. ... Shu? Shu Nagashima is standing there. Mashida said he'd ran into him at the hospital, but... I can't believe you came. ... Shu, what's the matter? I take a step towards him, but Mashida stops me. Wait, something's not right. I look closely at Shu's face. No, it couldn't be. His face is unnaturally stiff. Suddenly he begins yelling angrily. I was looking for you this whole time! I'm going to kill you! He raises a metal bat he was hiding and moves in to attack. Get back, Counterattack! Mashida yells, urging me to escape. But we're in a hallway with close walls. What should I do? Uh-oh. It's gonna be tough. I don't know. Close walls. What do you think? Duck and dodge. Right. I guess duck and dodge? Because we're in close walls, right? So he's got... Or maybe... I quickly duck, covering my head. Hey, you're not getting away! Shu's bat alters course in a flash and I take a direct hit. Nope, that was bad. Nope. Should have ducked to the left or right. Well, no, he was swinging, so probably should have been to the right, his right or whatever. Or my left, I mean. He straightens only to swing his bat again. Shit! I have my hands full with just trying to get away. There's no way I'll be able to restrain him. But if Shu hits, if Shu's like Hero and is infected with the same mysterious poison, we have to restrain him or his life's in danger. I can't do this alone. What should I do? Die! Shu's deranged eyes burn a hole in me. Shu's attacking him. What do I do? Punch him, tackle him? Let's draw his attention. Maybe that'll work. Ugh! If my chances are thin, no matter what I do, then my only chance is to draw his attention. Huh? Shu hesitates for a moment, confused. But a second later... You dumb idiot! You don't know when to give up, old man! The metal bat flashes above his head. Then... You're the idiot! Mashida suddenly appears next to him and throws a direct punch at his face. Safe. Survived a beating with a bat. Well, we got hit once, but Shu trembles to the ground. As he falls, his bat flies through the air, and I catch it with a cool flish of my wrist. Oh, I don't know. Gah! Unlikely for me, it collides into the side of my head, and I collapse with a pitiful yelp. Yep. Dumbass. Cursing, Mashida quickly grabs Shu's arm and completely restrains him. Ugh. As Mashida puts his weight on him, Shu groans painfully. Finally, he faints. Hey, Etterdag, you okay? Yeah, it just grazed me, and I got hit in the arm earlier. I sit up and gently shake my head back and forth. Thankfully, everything seems fine. Then give me a hand. We need to carry him out of here. He's probably like the others now. We better hurry. One person got obsessed with lust, one person got super angry, and then one person got tied up by spiders. I wonder. To think Shu would end up as the third victim. I managed to make myself stand, but my spirits have dropped down to my feet. It's still sprinkling outside. We drag Shu out of the hotel. Finally, we have a chance to catch our breaths. We'll call off the investigation for today. Yeah. Banshee and a hero flash before my eyes. But Shu's safety should come first. Let's go ahead and bring him to the hospital. I'll go get the car. Good idea. Yours is better for moving sick people around. Why? Because it looks like a minibus? I take out the car key and stand up. But just as I do... Ugh, piercing pain runs through the side of my head and I fall back to my knees. Hadudag? It's just a headache. I thought it had gone away, so why? You got hit right where it hurts, right? Huh? Then just rest there. But shoo. You're injured too, so take it easy. I'll take Nagashima in my car. You wait here until I get back, got it? I'll come straight back after I drop him off. Sorry, Shu's in your hands now. Mashita collects Shu and disappears. The soft pitter-patter of rain permeates the area. The sound of the rain seems to make this place even quieter somehow. Then I notice something. The noises aren't the only thing that's vanished. The pain is gone. The intense headache has faded like it never was. Why has it faded? Will Mashita come back for us? Will we be able to solve the mystery of the red-headed girl? Find out next time in the final episode of, well, maybe final episodes, depending on what the episode is, of Deathmark. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.